sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun.
Well, hello all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to the Hewitt Homestead. It is so wonderful to have every single one of you here with us today. You are joining us on our 11 acres of raw land that we are hand carving into a homestead. We've had so much going on out here, you guys. We've been working hard. We've been getting our gardens in. The gardens are already starting to pop off and things are growing, and we are so excited. This is the best time of year. We got all these corn and squash and beans starting to pop up, and then our Three Sisters garden row over here. And over here we've got kale coming in, but it is taking its sweet time. These squash are doing fantastic. We got some jalapeno plants starting to pop up, and a lot of weeds popping up. Tell you what, guys, when you're in Florida, you have got to stay on your weeds or they will outrun you quick. And the tomatoes are really starting to put on some good growth. Get these weeds out. Now, we are not done planting for the season. We will be putting more seeds in the ground for other things. By the grace of God, we're going to have so much food coming out of our garden this year. It's going to be awesome. Now, I did also have one other really cool thing I wanted to show you guys. So last fall, we moved out here in October, and Catherine had this little area right here set up. She's got her bougainvilleas flowering plant right there. She's got some other decorative plants that she's got in these pots over here. Now, this place, as you can see, when it rains like it's been raining, it stays wet. It's holding water, right? Well, she had a pumpkin sitting over here on a straw bale, and that pumpkin, it got old, it rotted, it fell apart, and we just left it there, and the seeds got spread out. And now we've got pumpkin plants growing over here, and it is so wet. I don't think that they're going to continue to do well sitting in water like this, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really healthy pumpkin plants going right now. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll let them grow. Maybe we'll get some pumpkins this year. Who knows? But today's project does not have anything to do with gardening or growing. Today's project has everything to do with being comfortable. If you've been following us for a while, you know that we turned this shipping container into a rec room. We've got the sliding glass door on there. We've got some electric cords, not electricity run to it, but we've got electric extension cords that run to it, giving it electricity. We have an air conditioner in there, but it cannot keep up. When the sun hits the top of that metal roof, it turns into an oven, and it gets so hot in there. And because of the wall, the wall that we put on the end seals off the top, and the hot air, if we leave this door open, the hot air can't get out until all this space fills up with hot air, and then it can start to roll out from underneath that door. But if you leave the door open, you're also losing your cold air from your air conditioner, and it just can't keep the place comfortable. So we got to change that. So today, ran by Home Depot, grabbed these 2-inch styrofoam insulation boards, and we are going to glue these things on to the outside, on the top and on the south facing wall that gets sun on it, and hopefully that will be enough, just enough, so that that air conditioner can keep up and keep that place cool. let's see how this thing's doing. We've got gas. It hasn't been too long since we ran it last, but I did not drain the carburetor. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Now check this out, guys. Now this is a good view. What would you look at them pretty garden beds from here? That looks nice. All right, these insulation boards are 8 feet tall and 4 feet wide. My shipping container is 8 feet wide, so they're gonna go across long ways like that on top. And it'll take 10 to do that. Now on the side here, so the sun starts beating down on the roof and on this side pretty early in the day. And then as it goes over, the sides get less direct heat from the sun. But at that point, they've already warmed up pretty good. Now, in order to save money and materials, I'm going to take this out of the way. I'm going to take the 4x8 sheet. I'm going to put it on sideways up at the top. So this thing's a little over 9 feet tall, and this is 4 feet. This will be 4 feet down, so from the top it'll be 4 feet down. That'll leave me about 5 feet. From 5.5 feet down will not be insulated, but I do not think that that is going to add too much heat to the shipping container so that that air conditioner can't keep up. I'm not trying to make it an ice box or an igloo cooler, just trying to keep it comfortable. So for today's project, we're going to be using Liquid Nails Fuse It Max. Not a paid promotion. I wish this stuff was like 11 bucks a tube, but it's the strongest from start to finish supposedly, and it has 5 times stronger initial grab and hold. And since I'm gluing to the vertical surface here, I figured let's try that, because I don't want to sit here and hold these things forever, and maybe they'll stay. They're very light, so I'm hoping it's gonna work. Nice big hole to let all the good stuff out. Now the question is there a seal in there? I think there is. I gotta take this off first and cut that so the good stuff can come out. There we go. Let's do it. goodness, look at that. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not even having to push it on there hardly. Oh my goodness. This stuff is crazy. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That is insane. Oh my goodness, it's like hard to move it. Oh my goodness. This stuff is amazing. All right, now, so I'm done with this side for now. I need one more sheet to go down on this end down here. I scoured 2 Home Depots, got every piece of 2-inch board that they had, and I only had 14. I needed 15. So I got 10 for the top. I needed 5 for the side. I only had 4 for the side. So we'll get another one for down here as soon as we can. We're gonna do the roof now, and hopefully once that's done, it creates enough of a cooling effect in there that the AC can keep up. If the AC can't keep up, we'll probably need to get 5 more boards and run another level across the side here. Now that I'm looking at it and knowing where the sun hits this wall, most of all this wall is going to be hit with the sun by about 10-11 o'clock in the mid-morning, early afternoon. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, here we go. We're done. Didn't take too long. Not real sure how great it's going to hold. That glue is really good, but you know, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine unless we have like a hurricane. We might lose some of it. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be the true test. All right, you guys. Well, we got things cleaned up. We've been spending a couple hours getting other things organized around here. Me and Catherine have been cleaning out our storage shipping container, getting it organized. So the shipping container's been sitting in the sun now for several hours today. Now, it's not an incredibly hot day. It's only about 75 degrees outside. But when that metal, which has a fairly dark maroonish color painted on it, sits in the sun, it starts baking. And the inside of this rec room shipping container is very comfortable. It's probably about the same temperature as the outside air, around 75. But since that air conditioner's running, it's taking the humidity out of the air. It feels a little bit cooler in there. It's very comfortable. And as long as it can maintain, you know, 5 to 10 degrees below the outside temperature, as well as taking the moisture and humidity out of the air, then even in the summertime, when it's like 95 degrees out here, If it's 80 to 85 inside with no humidity, it'll still be okay. We may go ahead later and add some more of that insulation to that side, because you can see here in the afternoon hours it does get sun hitting it. So we're hoping, we're praying that it's going to be all right. And now I am going to go around my garden beds because this fence is grounding out on lots of little weeds and bushes. Now I'm going to go around, I'm going to cut all this brush down. And while I got this brush cutter out, I'm just going to start whacking on things that need to be whacked. You know what I'm saying? You guys, well, we are done for today. I'm just going to get this electric netting put back in place where I've trimmed it out so that hopefully it stops grounding out. You know, guys, things are really starting to pop here on the Hewitt Homestead. We are working hard and we are getting towards our goals of getting this house built, but we've got to save up a good bit of money first. But in the meantime, we've got things going, we're getting things into place, we're getting our gardens into place. We are actively making plans to get chickens. Still don't know exactly when we'll do that, or if we'll even do it this year. We kind of want to wait until we build the house to get any animals. We also need to get this place green belted as far as the taxes go, because we just paid our tax bill for last year. And let me tell you, it wasn't cheap. It was totally worth it, but it wasn't cheap. But we have to have an actual agricultural business venture going on. I don't know, we might let the kids put a little vegetable stand on the side of the road. We might get involved with our local farmers market. We're not exactly sure how we're going to do it yet. So we're just still in the baby stages. And well, you have to have your paperwork turned in by March of this year to be green belted for this year. So when next year comes around, we'll be paying full taxes again. But hopefully by then we'll have chickens in place and more garden space going. Probably the beginnings of our fruit tree orchard going. So we will actually be in the process of growing food that will be sold, and hopefully that will suffice to get us green belted. This never gets old, you guys. Never gets old. You know, and it never gets old sharing it with you. Sometimes I feel like I want to get so much done. It is a little more difficult to slow down and bring the camera along with me. But once I sit down and start editing all these clips together, man, I'm just so happy that I've got it all on footage. I've got it all on film, that I can make videos and share it with all you guys. Maybe hopefully inspire somebody to do the same, as well as in the future, I'm going to sit back with my kids and my grandkids, and we're going to watch these videos. And I mean to tell you, it is so awesome. I already do it occasionally with my kids now. I mean, we've been doing this for 4 years now, and my kids have changed so much in 4 years. It's so cool to go back and watch our first videos and see how small the kids are, and see how just how cool and how cute they are, and the things that they did and the things that they said. So worth it, guys. So worth it. So much has changed in 4 years. I can't imagine what this place is going to be like in another 4. You know, and you, what about you? Where are you going to be in 4 years? Where could you be in 4 years if you start growing stuff now? Start little, start where you are, start with what you've got. Try to start getting plants in the ground, growing some food, learning the trade, the art of gardening. I'm still learning a lot. I have so much to learn. I am not a good gardener. I'm an avid seed planter. Gardener, I get what I get. I try my best. I'm learning every year. But I would say I am far from good. But we are getting there. And we're going to get there together, guys. So make sure you hit the little bell, notified of all the videos that come out, and make sure you go get your seeds in the ground, and make sure you come back next time we post a video, pretty much every Sunday, and occasionally a few in between there on the week. So keep your eyes open, keep the bell clicked on, notified on, and it's gonna be good, guys. And we're gonna see you again real soon. So God bless you. We love you. See ya.